everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, I know. Life is crazy busy right now between everything that's going on with church, and then also I've been really trying to commit myself to a health and wellness type lifestyle. I've been working out every day, trying to eat really healthy, trying to get the family to eat really healthy, and believe it or not, that takes up most of my day. I've got about maybe 20 minutes to a half an hour at night where I get to color. My mom's been coloring with me, so that's been a lot of fun. Actually, we've been doing a buddy color, and you might have seen it for those of you who are my friends on Instagram. You might have seen my me posting the pictures, but this is the buddy color me and my mom are doing right now. This is from Hannah Lynn's Fairy Tale Princesses and Storybook Darlings. So we've been working on that about 20 minutes to a half hour at night, sometimes longer if I'm lucky. So, I'm not exactly sure what I was going to work on today. I kind of like just decided I'm going to make a video. And then I was like, oh, what am I going to do? I don't know. So I kind of grabbed a bunch of stuff. So the first thing I want to talk about is I am officially past 100 subscribers on my channel, and I wanted to do something special to celebrate that, and so I think I'm going to do a giveaway. So I'm going to give away Maria Troll's Twilight Garden, and this is the artist edition, and there's 20 illustrations in here, and it's on a nice heavy cardstock paper, so you can really use almost any medium you want with this. It's a gorgeous book, and her illustrations are really pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, if you guys want to participate in the giveaway, leave a comment below, and I want you to tell me what it is that you guys are currently working on in your coloring. And or in your artistry, if you're not coloring but you're doing something different. And my next video, I'll try and make it next Saturday. At the very least, I'll do a winner video. I will do a random.org random number generator, and the number comment you are will be the winner. Now, let me just say this, only one comment per person, please. And I'm going to ask that for the giveaway, it's only for those of you who live in the United States. I apologize if my channel gets bigger and I'm a little bit more financially able to. I will gladly ship overseas, but for this first one, it's going to be for U.S. residents only, because I'm on a little bit of a budget right now, especially at the beginning of the year. So U.S. residents only, one comment per person. If you double comment, I am going to count the first comment as your entry and ignore the second one in the total count. So please, one comment per person. So next Saturday, forgive me, I will at least, even if I don't get time to color, I will at least post a video of the giveaway winner. And then I will get this out to you guys as soon as possible. So that's what we're going to do. Maria Troll's Twilight Garden Artist Edition. And let me just say thank you so much for all of you who have subscribed, all of you who watch my videos. I really am just doing this because I love to watch coloring videos, and I have a few people out there who are my favorite channels to watch. And I just want to give back and share. And basically, this is literally probably like my 1 year anniversary, realistically speaking, of adult coloring. I started in January of 2018. And so I'm definitely a beginner. And I just thought it would be really interesting and cool for the YouTube coloring community to have a channel where they could see somebody starting out from the very beginning and just learning. So this is me just learning different techniques, different mediums, different styles, and I'm just experimenting and learning as I go. So I thought it would be cool to give back to the coloring community and maybe give a little bit of inspiration, motivation for those of you who are like me and who are still at the beginning of their coloring journey. So, the infamous Mythomorphia page that we have yet to finish. I did take it out last night and started trying to finish coloring in this tree. We are so close to being done, guys, and I'm not there. Today, I was going to take some time to try and finish coloring in the tree part off video before I did this video. And I had to go and get my car maintenance, so I actually did not have the time to do it, unfortunately. So I'll put it to the side. And again, the idea here is that I'm going to try and finish up the trees on my own. Then we'll do this little castle thing on video. We'll finish the fairy and the deer on a video. And then any finishing touches, which I haven't decided, you know, what those are going to be. Probably some stickles and some glitter gel pen and who knows what else. But the finishing touches. So we'll do all that on video and we'll finally finish it. So I was talking to my husband about what am I going to do with this crazy book that's falling apart, because I love this book. This is probably my favorite Kirby Roseanne's book, and I love all the pages in it, but I just don't know what I'm going to do with the fact that this thing is falling apart. So the idea was, and my husband laughed at me a little bit, is that I'm going to save each page double spread. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it out of the book and save it in some way, whether I laminate it or put it in a book or frame it. I don't know yet exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to save it. And then, but that means, for example, obviously I'm going to save this page, but then I'm going to lose this page because this is going to go somewhere else. So every other page will get colored. And I'll just lose the one on the back side, and what I'll do is I'm going to purchase a second book and do the same thing but on the opposite pages. So the next book I get, the second book when I purchase it, I will do these pages and sacrifice this one because it'll be already done. So I think that's what I'm going to do. My husband laughed at me because he said, oh, so that's just an excuse to buy more books, but I love these pages and I can't sacrifice them, and I've already started so much in these books that I'm really excited to do. So hey, it is what it is. So that's my plan, to try and save this. So anyway, moving this aside, I purchased for myself from my father-in-law. He got me a gift card, so I got another Hannah Carlson book. I'm like addicted to her books, and I've only started coloring one page in one so far. Oh, let me show you. I think I showed you on my last video that I was working on this, and I haven't had time to get back to it because pretty much the only thing I have been coloring is my buddy color with my mom. But this is the only page I started working on so far, and I just love it. I'm having so much fun with this. I love her books, but I just went ahead and got another Hannah Carlson book, and this is Seasons. And I wanted to get this so that way I had some more Christmassy, some more seasonal pages to do for holidays and stuff. So now I got this at the beginning of the year, so I'll have fun with it this year. So I'll just do a quick little flip through here. For those of you who haven't seen, I just love her. I love the gems and everything, the flowers, the crystals, the little keys and jewelry. It's just those kinds of glittery jewel type details are just right up my alley. So much fun. So I think that this first part is either supposed to be spring or summer. I'm not sure. It might be spring going into summer. I would think, yeah, it must be spring, because I think this is supposed to be kind of like an Easter type thing with the baby chicks, or it could be anyway. I love this. Isn't this so cute? The little beetle and the little mice. So cute. And again, maybe another Easter page here with the bunnies. Oh, and there's like an Easter egg. So this must be spring. And here we go. Bright summer night. So now we're getting into summer. Look at this. Isn't this pretty with like the butterfly in her hair? I love this page. I've seen this page done a lot of different ways on Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, but I like that page. Oh, look at all the strawberries in her hair. How fun. Love strawberries. So I don't know if you guys follow Chris Chang. I know a lot of people do, and she's been working on this page in Clara Markova's, I think it's Fairy Miracles, or it's her newest fairy book. The page is gorgeous. It's like potions and strawberries and stuff. Oh my goodness, the page is coming out so pretty. So for those, and so that's another book I want to get, but it's like $30 off of Amazon, which that's a lot. I don't usually spend a lot of money on my coloring books. But the book is gorgeous, and I love that page, the way she colored it. I don't really like to do color alongs because I like to color things in my own way, but that would be a page that I think that I would definitely just go ahead and do everything the exact way she did it, because her colors choices on that, I mean, her color choices are always beautiful, but specifically I felt like those were like my kind of color choices. So I would definitely do a color along to that video. And I almost just went ahead and bought the book this morning so I could do a color along with that video. That's how much I love the way she did this page. And then I saw that was $28. I was like, maybe not right now. I kind of told my husband I wasn't going to buy myself any coloring books this year. And he said, yeah, right, don't hold yourself to that. He's like, I really don't mind if you buy yourself coloring books. But I kind of feel guilty because Santa Claus was very good to me this year and got me like 5 or 6 coloring books. So, and then I went and bought a couple myself with my Christmas money. So, and I have all these books and not enough time to color in them. So I kind of feel guilty buying another book for $28. So those are all the reasons why I haven't gotten it for myself. But it's in my list. And actually, for those of you who are interested, I'm going to put a copy of my list in the description for this video, only because I have, on the list, I have a daylight lamp that I want to include in my coloring videos to help make them brighter and to try and get that daylight lighting effect on them, because the colors just show up so much better. And then I also have a camera, and Dee Dee Willingham is the one who gave me the link for this camera. This is the camera she uses for her videos. So I just want you guys to kind of check it out and let me know what you guys think. If I should go for it and try and buy that camera to take videos. Because right now I'm using my phone, and my phone takes pretty good videos, but as you guys know, it chops up my longer video. Oh, hold on. Stop mid-rant, because this page is awesome. I love, love, love this page. This is going to be so much fun to do. I want to start coloring it right now, but do you know how many work in progresses I have? That'd be awful. So anyway, back to the camera. I'm thinking I'd like to have a separate camera that I can hook up to my computer so that way I can do live streams. Ooh, scary, I know, but I'm thinking about maybe venturing into live streams. And for that, I need something different for my phone. And so anyway, so I will post a link to my list. And if you just want to check out my list and then check out that camera and the lamp and just tell me what you think. because those I will not stop myself from buying because they're going to better my videos and better my channel. So those are worth the investment. So pretty. So I think we're starting to creep into the fall. We have some rain here. Oh, this is pretty with all the stars. This would be like at night. And these could be stars or snow if you want to go there. Acorns. See, this is very reminiscent of the fall. Some like maple leaves and acorns here. Oh, look at a Halloween one. Oh, I love this. I love this. And then like this could be a black cat on some spell books. Oh, I love, love, love this. These will be some fun pages to do for Halloween this year. Then we have an underwater one. This could be spooky too though, because see the candles and the bubbles? Can make that kind of Halloweenish. I like the terrarium. Fallen stars. Oh, okay, so now we're into winter. So this is fall over here. So again, you have the maple leaves and then the acorns. And then you come over to this side and it looks like here we're in winter because you've got some stars and it looks like some snowflakes and icicles. This is so pretty. I just love this book. I'm so glad I got this book. And I totally forgot about it because I purchased this and I purchased the Twilight Garden from Maria Troll with a gift card that I got from my father-in-law. And I had decided that the Maria Troll was going to be the giveaway book. And I got this, and anyway, so I just put them away because I was going crazy after Christmas, cleaning everything up, putting away all my Christmas decorations. I reorganized all my coloring stuff and put it all away, and I've been focusing on like a couple little projects, and I've just been super hyper focused on those for the very brief amount of time I have to color. And I totally forgot about this book. Look at this one. Oh, I love this one. With the Christmas trees. Oh, I love this. Yep. Oh, pretty. This is like an ice queen or something. Oh, look at the candles on her crown. Yep. So this one will be fun. Oh, look at this. Oh, I like this one too. I feel like a kid in a candy store right now. So isn't that funny though? You get something and you totally forget you have it. Look at this one with the sewing thread. That's so cool. So you guys probably don't know this, but I've done several different, I've always been artsy craftsy ever since I was a kid. And it used to be embroidery and sewing was my big thing. Specifically embroidery. I loved embroidery and I still have so much sewing and embroidery stuff. I've cut down some of my collection because I don't do it as much. But then I kind of, oh, look at this one. Anyway, that's seasons. So I cut down on the sewing, especially because the thing about sewing and embroidery is you collect a lot of stuff. You do. I mean, the same could be said for coloring, but it's not as bad. I feel like I was collecting a lot more stuff with sewing embroidery than I was with, than I have been with coloring. Coloring I've been able to keep to like one cabinet, which is pretty good. My sewing embroidery, I've got like totes and totes and totes of stuff downstairs, and I've already gone through and gotten rid of a lot of stuff because I just don't do it anymore, especially with the baby. The idea of having pins and needles and stuff around makes me nervous. So I held on to, like I have some cross stitch kits. I have, ooh, I'll bring one of them out to show you the next video. I have the Thomas Kincaid Disney cross stitch kits. I don't have all of them. I have like 4 or 5 of them. They are gorgeous, gorgeous. So I kept those because it's all contained in a kit, and once it's done, all those supplies will be used up. So I kept those, and I kept a few other things. But that's what I used to really be into. And then I started getting into Zentangling, which I still do. I love to Zentangle. Let me see if I still have an example kicking around over here. So So I bought these flashcards with the sole intention of just doing like some quick little artwork on them. Okay, here we go. So here's an example of Zentangling. So just patterns, and you doodle and stuff in them. Oh, here's another one that I did. So some of these were inspired. Oh, here it is. Index card a day challenge. And so my inspiration was from this artist. His name is Visoth Kekiv. I might be saying that wrong. I believe he's Vietnamese. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, his doodles are amazing. So totally check him out on Instagram. He's amazing. So that's the inspiration for it. So this one didn't have an inspiration per se. I was just doodling there. And these are Zentangles. Let me see. Pinterest Zentangle. So that was my inspiration there. And then I did some coloring in. And this one, I wanted to do like a map. Prompt compass. So, and I actually live in Chelmsford, which is right next to Lowell, in Massachusetts. So that's why I did that. And then what's this one? I totally forgot about these until I started talking to you guys. This one was just a random doodle I did with a gel pen. So I started, I've been doing Zentangling since I was a kid, but I started getting really back into it because it's a pen and a piece of paper. You know what I mean? So I didn't have to have a bunch of, look at guys, you see this? There's a sewing needle down there. This is ridiculous. This is my life. I'm going to leave it there for now because I don't have anywhere else safe to put it for the moment. So I started doing that, and then my friend Brittany started getting me into painting, and that was like a whole couple year-long journey of learning all base. So I was acrylic painting, so I was doing like basic techniques and just learning how to prep a canvas and learning different stuff. And so the biggest influence and help there is I was following videos and doing painting, like paint-alongs, I guess, if that's what you want to call them, with the Art Sherpa on YouTube. And she's great. She teaches you everything from a beginner to more advanced stuff. And she's just so positive and so zen, and just, she's like the Dee Dee Willingham equivalent for painting. So if you guys are interested in acrylic painting, totally check her out. So I did that for 2 or 3 years. My kids would paint with me and everything. And then I started, because of the painting, I was thinking about coloring. And I was thinking about adult coloring. And I don't remember now. Oh, I bought this book. Hold on. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, here we go. This was like 3 years ago. I bought this adult coloring book on a whim because I had seen them at Michael's, adult coloring books at Michael's. And I was like, oh, how cool. I want to color in these kind of intricate books. So I got this book, The Time Chamber by Daria Song. And this book is gorgeous. And I was so intimidated by how beautiful this book was, and I was afraid to color in it. I think this is the only one that I've colored, is this page here. And I was just using regular Crayola gel pens, Crayola colored pencils for this. And I kind of put the book away. I started coloring this page and then I put the book away, and I was like, I don't know, this isn't for me. I'm way too intimidated. At one point I started coloring this with some markers. Actually, I don't even know which markers I used for this. I was so intimidated. I just put the book away and I said, no, not for me. Then I started painting and getting into all that and watching a lot of painting videos, which led me into, my YouTube feed, started showing me adult coloring videos, and I started seeing this gorgeous work done in all kinds of mediums, not just colored pencils, but gel pens and paints and crayons. And I was like, wow, all this different all these different mediums that I've played with and tinkered with, you know, here and there on specific type of artwork, I can incorporate into coloring. And the page is already there, and it's gorgeous work. And now I can just really experiment and have fun. So that's what started my journey, January 2018, and probably that whole Christmas season of 2017 going into January, I was just watching videos to try and get an idea of where I even wanted to start. And then I purchased, this Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. And that's where I started doing a lot of stuff. And then from there, my collection grew, and then I started doing videos, and the rest is history for those of you who've been following my channel. So this was the second book I bought that I really just started doing a lot of work in. So there we are. So there's the brief history of my artist life. So what do I actually want to color today? I don't know. I did get this, and the reason why I brought this out is because I was laying in bed last night thinking about I forget the artist, but it's the Korean books with like the rabbits and stuff. It's like Rhapsody in the Forest and Minute Day, I'm going to say it wrong, Bonheur or something like that. And I just loved that artwork. And Amazon has it in stock again, and I almost went to go buy those, but those are expensive as well. And I remember there's a couple pages in the annual 2019 book that I just purchased from, I think it was Animal Friends that came out this past year. I subscribed to Coloring Heaven after that issue came out, but I got the 2019 annual, and I think there was a couple pages in there. So this one's from the Mermaid Special, again, which I don't have. And then it goes into Mystical Beauties, which I don't have this one, so that's kind of cool. Oh, yep, right here. So, Secret World of Animals. Yeah, I was thinking about these. I love this. I love this artwork. Okay, so here's the artist. Kanoko Igusa. I love the artwork. So pretty. I love this one. So, again, I forgot I had this one too. So this one isn't, this is a special. So it's not part of the subscription. You have to purchase it separately, even if you did subscribe. So I did purchase this one separately. And I forgot I had it. Again. I'm awful. I got so many books over the holiday season that I actually forgot about some of them. So this is from Anime Special, which I do have. What else is in here? I actually totally forgot about this book. Misfits Special. I don't have this one, so this is cool. And what's great about these Coloring Heaven magazines is if you want to try some artist work without spending a lot of money on their books, but you just want like a sample of some of their artwork, the subscription is so affordable and you get to play around. The quality of paper isn't the greatest, but because it's one-sided, you could still pretty much use almost any medium you want, as long as you don't mind like the buckling of the pages if you use watercolors or something like that. Fairy Tale Special. Now I do have this book. Well, I don't have the Fairy Tale Special Coloring Heaven, but I have a lot of these pages in my Hannah Lynn actual books. The Native American Mythology Special. So I love this, I love the theme of this book, but the line art is very intimidating on how to color it. But just recently, on the Friends of Coloring Heaven Facebook group, there's been this, this guy that's been coloring in the pages, and he's doing an amazing inspirational job. So I just might have to kind of take a peek and get some inspiration from him to do some of these pages. I don't have the full edition of this book, but I'm okay with just having a sample because the pages are very intimidating. Fairies and Friends Special. I keep going. So I subscribed after this one, so I don't have this one either, and I keep going on to buy it, and it's been out of stock, so very discouraging. But I like this this book. Ooh, look at this Celtic design. So pretty. Strangeling Special. Again, I don't have this one either, so this is fun. And I don't have any Jasmine Beckett Griffith books, so this is like a nice little sampling for me. Which is special. I thought this is the one I was going to start on, and I didn't. So I'm glad I have a couple of these pages too. The Halloween Special. I don't have this one either, so I was kind of happy to get this. Loved. This was my favorite page from the Halloween Special because I watched the flip through, so I'm so excited it was in the annual. So excited. And then the World of Anime Special, I have this one. Oh, that's right. There's two different anime ones, so I don't have this one. I don't have the Anime Special, but I have the World of Anime Special, which is different. Okay, so that's what it is. So I have a duplicate of these pages. So the World of Anime Special is where my subscription started. And then Dragons in Nature came next, and I never got the book for it, but I just emailed them last week, and they're going to send me out a replacement copy. Because I don't have, for some reason this one didn't arrive for me. But I have a couple pages here I can get started on, so that'll be fun. And then the first book that just came out I did get was Timeless Beauties. So that was fun. So I don't want to start something new, so I think I can either work in Magical Dawn or Inky. I haven't done anything in Inky and the Ivy and the Inky Butterfly in a while, so I can either work on this guy. I don't know, because I've been working on this while I've been watching Supernatural, so I feel like I need to be watching Supernatural when I'm coloring this one. So we'll do something in Ivy, because I've got some pages in here started that still need to be worked on. So that one's done. And then I was painting a background in this with my watercolor pencils. Oh, and I have my new watercolor pencils, but I'm not prepared to start all that yet. Let's see. This page I was doing with gel pen and with my my Crayola Artist Edition pencils. Well, I don't want to start something new. Let's see, what else do I have in here that's a whip? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna work on this guy. Alright, this is what we're doing, guys. Just winging it. Alright, the background's done on this side. Oh, it looks like I still need to finish the centers of these flowers, so we'll do that. What is that? Spanish orange and dark brown. So I have my Prismacolors here. So I recently just reorganized my pencils to do a rainbow theme on the top, and then the rest of the colors underneath. Yellowed orange. Oh, regular orange. What was that? Use Spanish orange and dark brown. Here's the dark brown. That was number 1003, 1002. Oh, here it is. Wow, I totally missed it. Okay. Yeah, I like to leave these little cheat sheets in there, especially if I have a page that I'm still working it on. And I mean, it's been forever since I worked on this page, so it's a good thing I have the cheat sheet. I'll sharpen this up. Okay, make sure you guys can see me. All right. So I'm using about medium pressure to put a layer on, but I don't want to burnish it yet. I just want to get a good layer of color down, so that's what I'm doing first. And oh, this one too. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a shaded side here with the dark brown. Oh, looks like I even put just a little bit on these. Okay, and then I'm going to go back again with the Spanish orange, and now I'm going to burnish it in and try to blend that dark brown in. And the dark brown just really gives it some 3-dimension there and make the yellow or the orange pop. There we go. And then I have the same flowers over here. So we'll go ahead and do the centers on all of them, and then we'll go back and color the flowers with the blue pencils, I think, too.